Okay, so we've covered this on the show extensively. Tony Khan and Dave Meltzer have secret storylines that they only share with each other and leave the rest of their viewers in befuddlement. No, I'm not trolling. Meanwhile, Bryan Alvarez is inches closer to snapping over these two children playing with their invisible action figures. So here's two clips. Brilliant work from the GOAT. Meltzer said what? Here's the whole thing, right? We've covered it on the show. You guys see the flutes in the chat right underneath. They can't escape them. They're everywhere. Dave Meltzer, though, he does this thing where he argues with Bryan, and they're like, they're like arguing over the overruns, and Alvarez is like, well, they should tell people, and Dave's like, well, I know, and Bryan's like, well, we don't, and then Dave has to kind of sit there like, yeah, you're texting Tony, idiot. Like in his own mind, he's like, oh, yeah, I guess you guys aren't. But it's like, you're texting Tony. You're texting the Bucks. So you guys know these storylines. And that's why Dave's like, you guys are just stupid and all this. Because he has insight on things that like aren't being conveyed on TV. Because they're two little girly marks, him and Tony Khan, just texting each other paragraphs, marking out about this wrestling all day. And Tony Khan really does look up to Wavy Davey. And Dave really has an influence on this. And that's why it's never going to work. But yeah, let's listen to these two clips, man. This is spectacular.
Match wears on, and every now and then Beast is like, and he puts his head in it. He's just conflicted. And I'm just like, me, dude, I hate the storyline because what the
if it's quiet on your guys' side, this is as high as I can turn it, baby. So hopefully you guys can hear, listen closely.
Do we know about this story as TV viewers? Okay, not people going on social media, and not people on Twitter. What the do we know as viewers about this storyline?
Man, Bryan and them listening to PWT to try and get their subscribers back, bro. Like, listen, I said this how long ago? In the same way. When does Bryan ever just cuss like that? He's pulling a Phil Marks, dude. Bryan Alvarez doing my gimmick now. Let's go.
Okay. We know that Roddy wants to recruit the Beast. Okay. We do know that. We've seen it. Roddy keeps wanting
Frank Mortis. He's got all these names for him.
To recruit the Beast. We know that he calls him Frank. Thankfully, he stopped doing that. But as television viewers, we have no earthly idea why they keep calling the Beast Mortos Frank. I know that the Beast Mortos joined LFI. But Dave tells me, apparently getting this from Tony Khan, that Beast is actually, he's not a full-fledged member. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yes, Bryan. Yes, let's go. It's happening, guys. Tell him, dude.
The best guys, Tony Khan.
We told you, dude. Let's go. Come on. They all just wake up sooner or later, bro. I tried to tell you, dude. And Bryan's like, I know. And then Dave's explaining he's not really, actually, he's not actually a member, but he's like kind of a member, but he's like, sort of, Tony told me. How do we know that?
Where did you get this? This is like Tony told you off air. Like, we don't know. He's in LFI, dude. He's not a junior member. He's not on probation. He's a member of LFI. So apparently he's
Mortis is actually conflicted, and it's actually he's not a full-fledged member because they had him sort of join and he kind of hesitated but then joined them, and Bryan's like, why isn't this being conveyed on TV? And Phil Marks is over here like, why are you saying what I said a year ago and I have to deal with these sickos because of it? God damn it.
Embarrassing.
Dude. Embarrassing. Bryan Alvarez, come on this show, dude. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's do it. Let's talk about it, bro. And I'll pull some quotes. You know what I mean? Dude, this is hilarious. He's finally admitting it. He's finally saying, this is the frustration a bunch of us. This isn't the first time they just don't explain on screen and then expect us to know. And then Dave calls people dumb because we don't know. What we mean by no story. No, there is a story. Yeah, when Dave goes on his Twitter or the Observer and he starts filling in blanks that aren't there, Fantasy Mark booking it himself. Yeah, but otherwise, no, there's no real story. So he's like a junior, like, oh, he's not really in the group, but he's kind of in the group, but he's not really. None of us know that. So he's hesitant because he's indifferent towards, we'll convey that on TV then. Why is Dave telling you Tony texts to Bryan Alvarez and he has to yell about it for the people who want to watch this show to understand it?
It's like those fans that say, well, the storyline's going to be this. Well, you hope it's going to be that, and it's never that. That's just what Dave's doing, just getting paid $15 a month by a bunch of dweebs.
Texas down here, Frank Mortis.
I mean, he did the fist. Does he want to be with Rod? Why would he want to be with Rod? None of this makes any sense whatsoever. And the guy speaks no English, so like, how do they even communicate? He speaks Beast.
He speaks Beast.
Que pasó? Que pasó?
It's like Roddy's supposed to be a baby face, but he's being a dick to the Beast. But then, like, God, I hate this.
I don't even know what I said. I just heard that on South Park.
Storyline.
So here's the story.
Am I missing anything?
The story of this specific match.
I got one more thing. Because this goes back to the match. Forget everything I just talked about. Just what we saw on television. So Beast is conflicted throughout the match. Okay. Well, he's conflicted again at the end, and he gets hit with a jumping knee and pin.
So we have another clip. That's amazing. Here we go. Here'll be Dave, I'm sure.
So
here's Dave explaining him and Tony's text. Guys, this is juice
so we have
that not even the Mole or any type of character could provide, okay? You only find entertainment like this on The Observer and here on PWT.
So we have another team that is teasing
a breakup. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Who isn't? So we're Russian to
every team in AEW.
At Rush and Mortos teasing a breakup like later in the show.
Well, yeah.
So we have Rush and Mortis teasing a breakup later in the show, but they just teamed up on TV like 2 weeks ago. So, like, why would they be teasing a breakup? This is universe mode WWE 2K, bro.
Yes.
Okay.
Now listen. I got infuriated the last time you tried to explain this to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roderick Strong and the Beast Mortos.
Yep. What the does Strong want with Mortos, with Frank Mortis? Okay, that's what nobody can understand. There's no explanation. Continuing.
Now, Mortos he's just stricken. He's so sad.
And he doesn't know what to do. Oh, I just joined this one group, but maybe I should join this other group, even though why would I join this one group when I only speak Spanish and these other guys are luchadors, and it makes more sense that I'd roll with them. Like, what the man?
Is it one of his brother, too?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe, but it makes no goddamn sense.
I think
he can't decide what he wants to do. Roderick Strong says, Beast, we needed you. Where were you when we needed you?
Why? Why would they have needed the Beast Mortis? They go into a fantasy land or something with minotaurs and like Frank Mortis speaks Beast. What the is this?
There's gonna be a satyr with a pan flute.
Listen to Dave's explanation. It's gonna be uncanny. Okay, Pete in Texas. It's gonna be the most insane explanation ever. I can't wait. I didn't listen to this before. I'm gonna pop so hard. Let's go.
Live react.
This Beast is conflicted. I'm like, why is this Beast conflicted? He's with LFI. Why would we care? Like, why does he want to be with Roderick Strong? We don't know. It's never been explained. They never even explained why he's called Frank.
Well, it's because he likes the hot sauce. He puts that on everything.
I'm just watching this thing, and because the story.
Well, everyone has a first name.
Oh
God! Oh God! Oh.
They don't even know why they call him Frank. Meltzer's like, actually, well, frankly, there we go.
It's a first name.
So listen to this. Well, it's his first name. Okay, well, he's like a half demon minotaur guy. You call Beast Mortis, dude. So, yeah, Kane. Hey, I want to introduce you to Kane. His name's Glenn.
Mark the Undertaker.
Fuck? Hey, you see this demonic bull guy? His name's Frank. What the dude?
Because the story.
Well, everyone has a first name.
Yeah, this guy's first name is Beast. So he's Frank Mort. Oh, well, everyone has a first name.
Oh my God.
Tony Khan, and he says it like he's smarter than
That's
Alvarez.
what it does.
You know, he has a first name.
The best guy is Tony Khan.
So
that's what popped me so hard. Everybody's got a first name. Like, thanks.
So yeah, his name's Beast Mortos, buddy. Right? So like his first name is Frank Beast Mortos. Beast. It's like Jack Cartwheel, you know? Frank Mortos or what? Like, what's going on, dude? This everyone's got a first name, you know. Brian. Yours is Brian.
Because this story is
he's a lawyer too.
God help me.
And then it's like Dave marking out, it's a lawyer. He's a lawyer too. It's like, bro, you and these weirdo neckbeards who post weird, creepy that we're gonna get into in the IWC sicko section. Those are the guys who are like, yeah, and do you know he's a lawyer too? It's that's over with like AIR Gold and these accounts. Oh yeah, he's a lawyer and he's actually good looking, and his first name's Frank. It's like, what are you talking about, bro? This is what the problem is with AEW. This isn't going to catch
on. Fantasy world. They live in an actual fantasy world.
You know he's a lawyer, right?
I don't know he's a lawyer because they never told us that on television. Well, I'm watching this angle where they presume that I know that he's like, what did you tell me that Tony said? He's like, he's not officially an LFI. He's a what?
He's still being recruited by Roderick.
He's still being recruited by Roderick Strong. Dave, he just asked you about LFI. What did you explain to me? He's like an underling in LFI. What did you say, Dave? Well, Roderick Strong and the Undisputed Kingdom are still trying to recruit him, Tony Khan. What the bro?
I legitimately thought Brian's head was going to explode. I thought his head was going to explode.
When was Roderick trying to recruit him? Why would he try and recruit him? Why would he need this guy? What would be the point of recruiting this guy?
Oh God!
Holy,
this
Strong
is great.
Kingdom, and he was.
He's in.
Listen to how he says it, like matter of factly. He's trying to get him in the Undisputed Kingdom. For what? Why?
Roderick Strong in the Undisputed Kingdom. And he was.
He's in LFI. They're telling him to forget about this guy. So anyway, the Beast is so stricken with remorse or whatever that they have basically a match.
Actually, I thought the match was pretty good.
Bro, by Roderick
Strong. I thought the match was pretty good. Now I love psychology and trying to tell a story with emotion and selling. It's great. Fucking Dave, man. Just a flip-floppy dude. Law offices of Frank Mortis and Associates. Yeah.
Beast, and Beast.
Yeah, dude. Beast, and Mortis.
Yeah.
Let's continue with this.
Beast Mortos standards, they could have a match 500 times better than this.
They could have had a
The
better
whole
match
is Beast going, he can't decide what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know what I want.
The whole match is him going, oh.
This is the best.
Oh, I love it. More Dave.
You to do beat this guy's ass, and then he'll make a big comeback.
He was beating his ass. God. I mean, he was going pretty hard on him. Which to me made no sense. It's like, like Beast.
Yeah, Beast. You want to be his group? Why are you beating his ass so bad?
Yeah, you want to.
Yeah, I mean, he beat his ass.
Be on our team, and then you have if you don't, let's have a match. Like, wait, if you're recruiting him, why do you want to have a match with him?
I didn't like this match.
What is he talking about?
So he just keeps saying, well, if you're recruiting him, why are you having a match with him? Because, Dave, none of it makes sense, and you're trying to make sense of it, but you're trying to speak about it as though it already makes sense, which it doesn't for anyone because nobody knew that Roddy's trying to recruit him, and no one's explained that, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. You dumb. Dave, you're an idiot, and he speaks like it's matter-of-factly when it's not whatsoever to anybody, and that's the delusional. That's called gaslighting people, and Brian is sitting there being gaslit. He can take it no more. Bryan Alvarez, you have an open door on PWT, buddy. Open. You and Vinny both. Come here, and we'll talk this out, buddy.
Too much rigmarole.
I like the match.
We're supposed to be in the middle of something with Roderick.
Oh, my God. That was amazing. I'm saving those for later.
I legitimately hurt from laughing at that. That was priceless.